Did women got effed by the 20th century? Let's find out. Throughout the century, the role of women in society changed drastically, and a lot of it was due to deliberate propaganda aimed at profiting from women. In this video, we'll explore how women's traditional roles were challenged, how tobacco companies ran campaigns to popularize smoking among women, and how women were encouraged to work to provide more workers and levy more taxes. Traditional women's roles. At the beginning of the 1900s, women were expected to keep the house in order and raise children, while men were the providers for the family. Society valued women who were virtuous and didn't have bad habits such as drinking and smoking. However, women's traditional roles were challenged as the 20th century progressed. Tobacco companies and propaganda. One example of propaganda aimed at women was the Torches of Freedom campaign by tobacco companies. They wanted to popularize smoking among women not because it was good for them, but because they wanted a bigger market to sell their products to. They used the propaganda to make smoking a symbol of women's liberation and equality. Women were encouraged to smoke, and smoking became a way for women to show their independence and rebellion against traditional roles. Encouragement to work. Another example of propaganda aimed at women was the encouragement to work. Women were encouraged to work so that there would be more workers and more people to levy taxes on. Women were told that they could have it all, a career and a family. However, the reality was that women were faced with a double burden of work and family responsibilities. Women were also made to believe that success was defined by a career and not by traditional roles such as being a homemaker or raising children. Impact on women today. Today, women are expected to work and have the same obligations as men. They focus more on their careers, which means that many women end up childless and alone in their sunset years. Women were taught by the society to chase a career and that it would make them successful. However, the reality is that success should be defined by personal goals and achievements and not just by a career. In conclusion, women's traditional roles were challenged throughout the 20th century, and a lot of it was due to deliberate propaganda aimed at profiting from women. Tobacco companies ran campaigns to popularize smoking among women, and women were encouraged to work to provide more workers and levy more taxes. And those are just few more egregious examples. Today, women are expected to work and have the same obligations as men, and they focus more on their careers. Whether this is a positive or negative development is up to you to decide. But it is ironic that at the beginning of the 20th century, a man was able and expected to provide for the whole family. And at the beginning of our current century, both parents are working and often still experience financial woes. Thank you for watching.